Satnam and welcome. Let's begin the practice for Golden Heart Kriya and the Heart Shield meditation. And just close your eyes and find a comfortable seated position. Find a way where you feel that your body, your torso, and especially the lower part of your body, the intestines and the organs, feel how they can become really heavy and juicy, like a water balloon, and how your pelvic bones are like a cup holding them. And feel how that cup made out of your pelvic bone is resting on your sit bones and on the ground, and how the roots are growing deep into the ground. And juxtaposing that heavy belly, you have like a plant, the spine growing up, just pushing gently against gravity without you having to do anything. Just like a flower doesn't try to be a flower and doesn't try to grow, it's just growing naturally. Like the elevation of light matter simmering up. And just taking your deep breath in to that heavy, abundant belly. And breathing out, allowing the belly to respond. And feel how your back, the skin of your back, can soften and relax. Maybe that means that you lean a little bit backwards. And with your in breath, feel how your rib cage is riding the diaphragm, rising when the belly is expanding, and then riding back down when the belly and the breath is coming out, and the belly coming in. And with the next breath, add to that the upper lungs, the upper chest, as the last piece of your long, deep breathing. And with the breath out, allowing the shoulders to really relax, and the neck, when you breathe out and the shoulders are coming down, feel how your neck is rising upwards. And the energy is going through the breath, and the energy is going through your crown to the skies. And gently apply a neck lock so that your neck can be long and free. And with this long, deep breathing in your own pace, with your eyes closed, you can bring your eyes, the gaze, into the third eye point, which is just above the eyebrows. And if you don't really know where that third eye point is, you can just point your finger, touch with your finger your forehead. And where it naturally touches as the center point, that's your third eye. And the actual spot of the pituitary gland, which corresponds to the third eye point, is in the center of your brain. And now you can engage with the breath, which is 4 sniffs in through the nose with an active belly assisting the sniffs, and 4 sniffs out. I'm going to demonstrate once, and then you can do it in your own time or follow my lead. Continue now with your own pace and see if you can really relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and have a slight neck lock so that your neck stays long and free. And find how you're engaging the breath straight from the belly and you're kind of surpassing or just bypassing the lungs. So it's really the sniffing and the belly that are active. And this is something that we can use later on when we're engaging with breath of fire. If you need to take breaks or breaths in between, just do that. Just find that massage of the sniffs. And also the vacuum, when you sniff 4 sniffs out, there's a slight vacuum. That allows the body to clear out from carbon dioxide and toxins. Last 3 rounds. And when you're done with your rounds, just sit there quietly, feeling how you feel. Feel already the difference. And with how you can change your tone, your focus, your awareness when you engage with breathing. That is the quickest way we can alter the state of our consciousness, ground ourselves to ourselves, ground ourselves to how we feel and how that we are in here and now. But we're also feeding our system with prana energy, with life force energy. And the yogic technology or the yogic sciences is saying that the yogis don't age because they give out less prana than what they can take. So by breathing and feeding our system with prana and being able to control how we use our breath, we can not leak prana to our surroundings. And that keeps us more healthy, more vital, and helps our longevity. Let's bring our palms together in front of our heart. And just engage in the idea of starting the practice, and that we're going to chant 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the highest wisdom, the highest teacher within me, in the Gurmukhi language. Bringing the gaze into the third eye point and breathing deeply inside and then out. Preparing to chant slowly. And the next breath in. And then out. And let's prepare to chant next breath. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sirin Gurudev, Dev Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sirin Gurudev, Dev Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sirin Gurudev, Dev Name. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath and breathe out, bringing your hands to your knees. You can keep your eyes closed and meditate for a second. Observe. In each of these little tiny parts of the practice, especially with mantra, we are tuning into a specific vibration, a specific pattern that exists in the universe. And it's kind of a blissful moment of feeling that vibration, of recognizing how it feels. And like with everything, when we notice it and it becomes a conscious knowledge, we can become more aware of it. It becomes part of our conscious being, not just our subconscious and unconscious being. Now, let's start with the warm up by bringing our hands to our shoulders. And actually, what we're going to do is from here, we're going to touch the palms behind our head. If this is difficult, you can do it in front of your body, but otherwise, just lift your elbows so that you can touch, or at least bring as close as possible, the palms together behind you. Here it's important to have the neck lock, and remember that you keep your lower back and your lungs easy and relaxed. Breathing in when you go up and breathing down, out when you go down. And if you want to add a meditation into this, you can close your eyes, focus on the third eye point, and chant Sat when you go up and Nam when you come down. Three more. Last one. And when your last one, come up and keep the palms of your hands together, and then take a breath in and really reach with your elbows up. Hold your breath. And then breathing out, bring your hands to the knees and feel how the energy is surging up through your spine. Allow that to circulate up through the spine. And allow the shoulders to readjust themselves. Now for the next, we will take the left hand, we'll take the right knee, and the right hand will go to the just slightly back. You don't have to do anything big. We're not looking for a huge rotation. Just this position is a lot. But now you can add your head. So you're looking towards the right, maybe even to the back, but just very, very easy. Release your jaw and close your eyes. Breathing in and out. and in and out. And let's now change so that we are bringing the right hand to the left knee, and the left hand is in the back, and just very, very gently shift the side and shift the gaze. And closing your eyes allows actually your neck to articulate more. Breathing in and out, and another breath in and out. And now for 1 minute, you can shift breathing in, going to the one direction, to the other direction. And then out, shifting in, maybe taking a breath in, and then with the out breath, changing. Just finding how you're finding the fluidity and the softness. And the stretch is going to come as a kind of a warm up as a result of this soft movement. And you can help with the hand on the knee. You can, of course, help, but I would advise not to stretch too hard, just a little gentle assistance. Last 2 times on both sides. And after that, you can come to the center. And then take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Engage your root lock, your anus, sex organs, and navel center. And also engage your diaphragm lock and your chin lock. Just squeeze the whole system, all the 3 locks around your body. And then breathe out. And again, with the freedom of the body and the breath, the energy will rise up naturally. As our last warm up, let's bring the right ear to our right shoulder. And then with an in breath, rotate with a half moon in the back. And then out breath, you can bring the half moon circulating in front of you. Now, if you feel any discomfort with this one, just do half moons, or just relax your neck in any other way that is not causing any pain. Next time when you are in the down position with your head, just relax there for a second and then turn direction to the other direction. And really allow your throat chakra to open here. your vocal cords. You can even allow your jaw to relax when you go back. Maybe it opens, maybe tongue falls down deeper into your throat. And a last circle around. You come to the center, so your head is falling down. And then slowly, gently bring your head up. And rotate your shoulders a few times, just to feel that you can bring everything back on top of your spine and your rib cage. So, the first position in our Kriya is that you can sit on a chair, or the instruction says to be in an easy pose, or you can even come to a lotus or a half lotus, however you want. But you can, if it's easier for you in a rock pose, then that's okay. But chair is really, really fine. In which case, you just bring your head. If you can rest maybe on your thighs, or then maybe, or if that's hard, then just bring your head on some kind of table or another chair. But basically, what we do is we're going to make what is called a Venus lock, which is just your hands crossing like this behind your back. And then rotate your shoulders backwards and bring your shoulder blades together. So the first thing is that we want our shoulder blades to try to touch as much as possible. And then we're going to lift our hands up. And then you're going to bring your head down. And now you're going to come wherever it's comfortable for you. The thing is that if you can come all the way down, or you can have something under your head, that means you can relax in the position a bit more. And once you're here, if you have that option available, you just bring your hands, you bring the shoulder blades together, and you bring your hands as high as up as possible. And find a way to relax here. Long, deep breathing. Long, deep breathing, allowing the system. And even if you don't feel like you want to lift your hands up, just bring your hands back. Maybe you can keep your hands back and think about the shoulder blades. Just think about the shoulder blades. That's all you need to think. And if you need to come upwards, then that's fine. Maybe it's easier for you to breathe, maybe a bit higher up, and then maybe focus more on the hands. This is opening the heart space. It's a very powerful position where the heart meridian and the lung meridian, and even just physically the lungs and the heart and the rib cage and the shoulders are opening. This is very possible. You're halfway there. You're doing really great. Breathing into your arms. And with the out breath, let it go. All this, the idea of the apana, letting everything go away, letting it go. The discomfort, the pain, the toxins, just let it go. And then breath in. You're feeding your system with prana, life force, with endurance, with the ability to stand up and do good to yourself. Doing really, really great. Long, deep breathing. And just feel how that breath is feeding you. And if you need to take a break, you take a break. That's really okay. And if you have the option, we have a half a minute left, so you can come back if you want, or just do long, deep breathing if that's not possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your hands as high up as you can. And then breathing out, relax your hands. And then maybe bring your hands to your knees. And with your hands, push yourself, help yourself coming back up. Easy and gently. Making sure that you don't feel dizzy. Just gently, gently, gently come up. And just sit for a moment and feel how you feel. Allowing all the energies, but also blood pressure to resettle. Great job. For the next, we will cross our arms in front of our body, and the right hand is under the left. And try to grasp your shoulder blades, if that's possible. If you can only come here, that's fine. Maybe you can grab your shoulders. But if you can try to grasp your shoulder blades, then that's great. And as an addition from this, we were gonna tilt our torso to a 60 degrees tilt in front of us, with the neck continuing the diagonal from the spine. And then long, deep breathing. Feel how your sit bones are rooting to the ground. Find the alignment of your pelvis in the way that also your abdomen and your belly can support your posture. And also feel how the geometry of the spine, the angle of the spine, not just ending into your head or into your buttocks, but feel how that is going down to the earth, to the core of the earth, and through you from the core of the earth all the way up to the skies, to the universe. And you're just one little part of that long, long diagonal stretching out into the space. Again, using the breath, long, deep breathing as a tool to endure. We're more than halfway. And then with the out breath, let go all the pain and discomfort. Taking a break. And with the in breath again, you feel strong and fed by the prana. And then breathing out, letting go, relaxing. Less than a minute to go. And finding the calm, meditative mind. It's an active meditation. Despite any discomfort, any challenge, whatever this position is triggering or squeezing or liberating, allow the medicine to work, do its thing, while you and your mind stay detached and calm, yet observant. And of course, if you need to take a break or anything, you can do. Now take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and breathing out, and then tilting slowly back on top of your sit bones, and then releasing your arms to your knees. Very, very slowly. Very deep and very powerful asana. The next position, we will bring our hands parallel to the ground. And here, rotate your shoulders back and feel how your shoulder blades are trying to connect to each other so that you have a very strong back, and also feeling how your coccyx is grounding to the ground. And the shoulder blades and the coccyx are creating a triangle of the back, while your pubic bone and your shoulders, or actually your armpits, are creating another triangle in the front that is supporting your body. And your hands are just doing their hands. The same way, the shoulders are not active. The shoulders are just busy taking care of the head. And the arms are strong and kind of extremely tight. So you're locking your elbows. Here we are engaging with the energy of the heart. And you might start feeling how there's energy or heat between your palms. And we're really doing an antenna. So the more straight your hands can be, the more strong the antenna is. So we're not practicing any kind of alignment that we're going to use in everyday life, but this is a particular moment, a particular position where the thumbs and the fingers are very, very tightly pressed together and pushing outwards towards the wall in front of you, while at the same time your shoulder blades are active and your arms are very, very active. We have a little bit over a minute to go. And I would say that the more active position you can make, the more, and if each part, the fingers, the arms, the shoulders, your rib cage, your coccyx, and your pubic bone, and your stomach muscles, if everything is aligned and kind of opening and taking their part of the job, so then nothing has to do a lot of work. And if you feel burning in your shoulders, it could mean that your diet has something, maybe you've been eating or drinking something that just needs to be kind of burnt out from your body. But if you only you know what is best for you today. 10 seconds to go. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath and stretch, stretch, stretch with your arms. Breathing out, holding the position, and breathe out in again. Reach, reach, reach. And breathing out. This is the second part of the Kriya. Last breath in. Hold your breath. Reach, reach, reach. Squeeze your whole body and reach. And then relax, bringing your hands to your knees. And allow that energy to flourish. Let's bring our palms together and make circles with the palms, heating up the middle part of your palm. So each of these parts have now been 3 minutes. And we're going to also rub our hands for 3 minutes. So it could be at some point you need to change a little bit the pace. Sometimes surprising symptoms can come up. Maybe your shoulders get milk acid, or your hands start to be feeling very strange. Just keep rubbing. And yes, if you need to change your position, that could be good too. relax your legs whilst rubbing your hands. So the last part that we did is activating the heart center in 2 phases. Whilst the first one was definitely opening the heart space and also working on meridians. The second part as well is definitely working with meridians. And the next part, we're halfway through with our hand rubbing. And all this Kriya is working with energy of the heart, with the light that even the physics is saying that everything is made out of vibration, and vibration becomes light before it manifests into more coarse or more dense material. So everything that we are light. And our heart is the strongest magnet, shining more bright and magnetizing more brightly than anything else. I believe it's even 100 times more strong than our brain. And by activating our palms and our hands, we are activating the heart energy coming out through our hands. But our heart is expressed through hands, but also through our eyes. Our gaze is the way how the heart touches others. Last 15 seconds. And then maybe you can come back. If you're not in position, you can come back into a seated position. And what we're going to do is bringing the right hand next to your shoulder. So from here, we bring the right hand tilted next to our shoulder, and the left is coming a little bit out. Now, the measure I use is that I imagine that my heart is in the center of these two hands. Feeling the palms facing each other, and feel how the energy is going between the hands. And if you can't feel it, then you can imagine golden light beaming or growing between the hands, and the heart being there in between, maybe being the third polar, or maybe just allowing the heart to bask in that energy. Closing your eyes and just taking a meditation here. Meditation and activation of energy. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Hold that energy. And then with the breath out, bring your hands into the ego eradicator. So the thumbs are pointing up, and then the palms of your hands, the fingers are touching the cushions of your palms. So bringing out into a V shape. And here, long, deep breathing. And feel how the thumbs are connected to the roots of your shoulder blades. And the roots of your shoulder blades are connected to your sit bones and your coccyx. So you're getting the strength to hold your hands up from your back all the way from your buttocks. And then the same kind of triangle you can feel from your pubic bone throughout all the top into your thumbs. And then between the thumbs, you can feel a rainbow or an energy halo growing, allowing your shoulders to relax and your neck to be long. Doing really great. And for the next phase, you can try to remember what we did for the warm up, where we were sniffing out through our nose, activating the belly. So pushing from the belly and bypassing the lungs. So going straight out through from belly to the nose. And then trying to relax so that by default, your lungs and your body gets filled with air. So let's keep our eyes closed and start doing breath of fire for a little bit over 1 minute. If you need to take breaks or if you're menstruating or pregnant, then just do long deep breathing. You can keep your eyes closed. And if you want to focus on the third eye point, that's possible too. Doing really great. This is a really great way of creating heat in your body, but also eliminating any types of toxins. And it even clears your lungs. So with the vacuum that you create, the sacs and the little tiny last parts of your lungs that don't always get cleared actually with every breath, normal breath that we do, are now getting cleared, and kind of the vacuum is purifying them, and new clear breath can come in, new prana and new air and oxygen can come in. 20 more seconds. You're doing great. Three, two, one. Take a deep breath in and bring the thumbs together above your head. Stretch your hands up. Hold your breath. And breathe out, holding the position. Take another breath in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All your body squeezing and stretching up. And with the out breath, brush your aura and bring your hands down and allow your fingers to touch the ground or your sofa or a table or something. And just feel how you feel. And let's start rubbing our hands again. We're preparing for the last part of our Kriya. And the last part will be a meditation where we really connect to the light of the heart. And we allow that energy to spread to each cell in our body. each molecule that we are made of, but also as a ripple, allowing that to slowly, slowly, slowly grow bigger and bigger, first encompassing us, the body, and then the surroundings of the body. And then after the surroundings of the body, it can start growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And whenever you feel you're in your life and you feel that you need energy, you need to kind of pep yourself up, you can just rub your hands. This is the easiest way to engage in prana energy and kind of activate that it goes. The energy exists. We're not creating energy. We're just harnessing energy, or we're allowing the energy to pass through our system. And that's why we are trying to make our systems stronger and our wirings stronger, so that there's a higher current of energy that can pass through us without damaging us. One more minute. Yes. Allowing that heat. And you can also observe again if there's any parts of your body that is starting to burn out toxins. I feel my shoulders definitely releasing, engaging, and burning some toxins. The last half minute. So the last part, I'm not gonna speak so much. We're gonna have a 7-minute meditation with what I was just saying about feeling the light and the golden light of the heart between your hands, and then ripple by ripple growing. And now let's bring the left hand underneath and the right hand on top, in front of your heart, where you feel it's natural. And just feeling that energy, feeling the golden light between your hands, or maybe it's a clear white light. And just finding the rest in this active meditation for another 6 minutes. Allowing your shoulders to be relaxed. Finding a position where your sit bones are grounded and your lower chakras are supporting your heart, supporting your arms and your shoulders, allowing the neck to relax with a slight neck tuck. The jaw relaxed, and with your crown open to the skies, bringing your active thinking mind, allowing it to melt down into your heart, and observing this golden light, this energy between your hands through the gaze of your heart. And if you don't feel the energy, Then just visualize the ball between the hands and how that ball is slowly, slowly growing larger and larger into a big sphere of light around you, and just basking in the light of your own heart. And even if the ball of light is just a small one, if it's difficult to make it bigger, then just enjoy that. Enjoy whatever light you are creating today. No judgment, just gratitude and amazement for this phenomena, for this moment. You're past the halfway point, just for a couple of minutes more. If you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to looking at the ball of light through your heart. You're doing great. Last minute. Now finding a way to say an ending to this meditation, allowing the light to be around you, within you, and between your heart and your hands. Taking a deep breath in And bringing your hands on top of your heart, left under and right on top. Just breathe. Just cherish that moment of a very powerful new relationship with your own heart as a physical entity, as a psychological part of you, as a spiritual part of you, as an emotional part of you. Now bring your hands down and slowly come down, lying on your back for relaxation. Taking it quite easy. You're in a quite sensitive place in your being. If you can open your palms up, if you can relax your legs open, just find a way where you can allow the energy to circulate as freely as possible where it needs to go. I'm going to play a music that is from Finland. It is shamanic drumming, healing drumming. And just allow your body to take in the vibrations from the practice and the music. Letting your head relax, your shoulders and breast relax, your stomach relax, buttocks and legs relax, your shins and your feet relax, your toes and your fingers. Allow every molecule to fall apart and every atom start flying freely. Having a holiday. Take a deep breath in. Return back to this moment, back to your body. Taking another breath in and rotating your eyes underneath the closed lids, one way and then the other way. Tracing your palate and your back teeth with your tongue. Maybe swallowing. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotating your wrists and your ankles, one direction and then the other direction. And if you're feeling that you want to take a long, long stretch, you can reach above your head and just stretch and feeling how the middle of your body between the shoulder and the pelvis is stretching on both sides. And then curling up like a cat, bringing your knees, and then just wiggling and shaking whatever you want to. Feels good. Yeah, exactly. And you can choose whether to come on one of your sides and then pushing yourself up with the hands, or if you want to rock up, making a rocking chair. Yes, and now it's time for dessert. The heart shield meditation. I think why I chose it is because when we work a lot with the heart, we talk a lot about opening up the heart and expanding the heart energy. But the truth is that we also need our heart to be protected. In order for us to be open, we also need to feel safe. And the way that we can feel safe is that there is a kind of acknowledgement of a boundary, that the heart is both expansive, but it also knows that it's safe and it can establish its own boundaries. So here we have a mantra, and the mantra goes Sat Narayan Wahe Guru Hari Narayan Satnam. And the Sat Narayan means the true sustainer, Wahe Guru, the indescribable wisdom, and the Wahe is like, wow, hallelujah. Hari Narayan is the creative sustainer, and Satnam is our true identity. So we're going to be chanting this. And actually, what the comments are from Yogi Bhajan is that when you feel very tired or you feel nothing is coming out, this is the tool, but don't overdo it. So the maximum amount of time you're allowed to practice this is 7 minutes. So you can practice it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 7 minutes maximum. As you concentrate on the shield of the hand, you will feel the heat of the powerful energy going through the hand to the center of the heart. And then you should concentrate on that energy rather than on your head doing this. So you can come to any seated position that is good for you. And then we are going to have an active Gyan Mudra. So the index finger and the thumb is touching, and the hand is coming on your knee, but the fingers are really sticking out and the elbow is locked. So it's an active Gyan Mudra. And then the left hand is coming in front of your heart. And in a way, it is a cup, but it's a bit of a stiff cup. So your thumb and your fingers are like an antenna going up. So both of your hands are antennas. And then you're closing your eyes. And just take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Taking another breath in, all the way to the belly and the top of your lungs, and then breathing out. And then the last breath in, and the breath out. And all these three breaths are part of the meditation. And then let's chant. You can join me whenever you feel you're ready, or you can just listen if that feels more comfortable. Sat Narayan Vaheguru Hari Narayan Satnam 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 Sat Narayan Vaheguru Hari Narayan Satnam. Last time. Sat Narayan Waheguru. Hare Narayan Satnam. Last time. Sat Narayan Waheguru. Hari Narayan Satnam. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Connect with this energy. Seal this experience. Allow this energy of protection and radiation become part of you. Merge with who you are, with what you know, your inner wisdom. And breathing out, bringing your hands together in a heart, on the heart, in a prayer mudra in front of your heart. And just feel how you feel here. Allow your left and your right hands support each other. Feel the squeeze and the pressure. Allow yourself to relax into this pressure, that both hands can really give all their weight to each other. Allow that to be a reminder of our left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, of the polarities that we live and have on this planet, in this incarnation of being humans, and how that polarity of the sun and the moon, the sky and the earth, the man and the woman, and the non-binary, of the feminine and the masculine energy merging together. Let that be your home, your base, connected to your heart wisdom and your mind wisdom and your gut wisdom. Take a deep breath in. Connect with yourself, with your root lock and your spine. Your neck is slightly tucked and your eyes are connecting to the third eye point. Breathing out. Breathing in and start feeling how the end mantra Sat Nam is starting to vibrate in you, in your vocal cords, as a prayer to the universe. Silence now, and breathing out. And with the last breath in, we're going to chant 3 times Sat Nam. Truth is my name, truth is my identity. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Last time, and really connecting to the light surrounding you. Sat Nam. Bring your palms to the third eye point and bow your head in reverence and gratitude. Ground yourself, bringing your palms to the ground, and if you can, bring your head to the ground as well. That way, the energy that we have lifted up and elevated can ground back down to Mother Earth. Thank to yourself, thank to the yogic wisdom that has been developed thousands and then thousands of years. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time. I really appreciate it. Satnam. Thank you.